You have a deep voice. A voice like that must have a big dong below.
Hello everyone, time to hop into the middle of the hottest topic of the week, pirate software. I saw the Coding Jesus video. He looks a little different than the last time I checked in on him.
I'm the smartest programmer that's ever lived. I was chosen by God and I was given divine intellect.
And other discussion around Thor's cred as a programmer, hacker, and game dev. I have no relation to Thor or reason to sweep for him. It's just such a dog pile.
So it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it. And it shouldn't be that way.
So as a bit of a pirate myself, it's only natural that I would have the best opinion of all. So I'll be examining the technical side of things. As for his personal life,
I want everybody to know that Jason did not say anything to his father for his birthday a month ago.
And even my dad says he's a little shit son because he lies all the time.
And then when I did that, I went to the United States Department of Energy and I hacked power plants for the federal government.
Jason makes a lot of claims being a hacker and has told a lot of stories, but I could never find anything to back up his hacking claims.
And after 72 hours of difficult cipher cracking, we got first place in the Gold Bug Challenge.
So Defcon 24, I had just won Defcon 23.
I think Thor's strongest skill is his social engineering. In fact, he socially engineered his online persona down to his voice, but it's hard to believe he has zero experience with pen testing and breaking into systems.
That time I was like, hey, I'm going to be the social engineer this year. I don't want to crack crypto the whole time. And I became this focal point for information for newer teams. And then I'd collect that information, I sent it back to my team. So the whole time, nobody knew I was competing.
Now, I don't necessarily like these guys. I've got Primogen muted, Pirate Software blocked, and Theo blocked and muted. But now that he's gotten rid of the hair dye, I think, you know what? There we go. Theo and Prime are both great programmers with history in the industry, and I don't think that they'd want to team with a guy that just knows nothing. The reason why I have them blocked is just that I find their opinions annoying. So if Thor is a fake hacker while holding multiple positions in the industry...
We went onto BlizzCon's website, we actually took the badge that they had up there on the website, printed it out, and just walked in the front door with it.
Oh, it's okay, I'm here with the bag.
The bag?
The bag for the eels.
What?
So the badger, for the badger.
Hey!
It's okay.
What are you talking about?
Japan.
Are you here?
And not just competing, but being on the winning team of multiple Defcon challenges. How much more do you want from the guy? Publicly disclose 0 days? There are a couple clips that sound like movie speak.
Pulled it out into assembly, grabbed the code key from it, removed the polymorphic, found a way to fit it into Warden, and then banned hundreds of thousands of people.
Firewall 1.
Someone synced a rat to one of my servers.
But the words actually mean something. Polymorphic code is not polymorphism, and it can and probably was used to obfuscate the injection of code into the WoW client.
Kitty makes special code to make bot extra sneaky. Kitty code not look like code on police lists, so Kitty allowed to keep playing.
The main counter to Thor's skills with hacking and reverse engineering is the so-called unpiratable DRM that came with Champions of Breakfast.
And if you look at this, we have 160 achievements for it. I tried to find a way so that our game wouldn't get pirated because it'd be easy to pirate it. We knew that you could break Steam DRM very quickly. This is your save file. When you first start the game up, it actually checks what achievements you have and it unlocks powers based on your achievements. This is actually the save file for the character. So you can't pirate it because you can never use the achievements. It made it unpiratable, which is deeply hilarious to me.
I don't think that he really meant it was impossible that anyone would ever crack this, just that it was an extra layer of protection. I give Thor's hacker cred a pass. Coding Jesus has lots of books. That's pretty cool. I have some books too, lots of copies of The Cat in the Hat.
When you look at the code here, what do you see? You see a lot of magic numbers that don't have any description or explanation as to what they are or why they exist. When you look at any function call as another developer, you should understand what's going on without needing to read through the implementation of the actual method itself.
The numbers, basically. What do they mean?
These aren't a problem. Just hover your mouse over the function signature to see what the parameters do. Of course, sometimes it's better to use a named constant to make things more readable. Extra verbosity is not required here, and their official documentation shows that you use it just like this.
I found the file that contains all these events, which are the association between a magic number and some state. And then he needs to detail in a comment what that means.
This point is valid, and I agree. Using array indexes directly is not scalable and prone to errors. If you studied computer science, anything non-object oriented is evil, but that's not really the problem here. A dictionary linking the numbers to a name would be enough. They're prototypey, but speed over maintainability is a fair trade-off instead of architecting the whole system. Things cascaded into a mess. Same thing with the character ID system. Just an enum, a dictionary, or a static class with some constants would be enough. Not optimal, but fine. And you know what he did instead of deciding on the data structure? He built a game. I give Thor's programming cred a pass. Finally, we'll end with just a quick note on the two controversies that kind of brought Thor into the spotlight. First is the OnlyFans WoW incident. He did indeed roach out and never took responsibility for bailing. That's fine right in the moment, but a few days later, after calmer heads prevail, it was probably a good idea to save face. All anybody wanted was for him to take some accountability and give an apology, but he's an asshole. And for Stop Killing Games, he misrepresented the initiative and provided a false premise. It wasn't just a misunderstanding of reading the headline, it was a total failure of reading comprehension. And then he formed an opinion on that and doubled down. Never corrected the record and admitted he was wrong. I give Thor's lolcow status a pass. And that's all I have to say. I think it's all fair game for people to milk this and make as many videos as they want about how he's a fake programmer and a fake hacker, but it's just not true. There's plenty to dislike about this guy and laugh about.
He's a furry! He's gay!
But those two just aren't true. This isn't my normal style of video, but I wanted to catch a ride on the algorithm train. So if you like this video, go watch my Pokemon AI video or my Everland Revival video, sub to my channel, and follow me on X, the Everything app, and maybe one day you'll be blocked and muted too. Thanks for watching.